Welcome to Primary ypww, Lesson 3. I do not own the rights to this music. Today's topic is Gabriel's interpretation. Our lesson scripture is coming out of Daniel chapter 8, verses 19 through 26. And that reads, And he said, Behold, I will make thee know what shall be in the last end of the indignation. For at the time appointed the end shall be. The ram which thou sawest, having 2 horns, are the kings of Media and Persia. And the rough goat is the king of Grecia, and the great horn that is between his eyes is the first king. Now that being broken, whereas 4 stood up for it, 4 kingdoms shall stand up out of the nation, but not in his power. And in the latter time of their kingdom, when the transgressors are come to the full, a king of fierce countenance and understanding, dark sentences shall stand up, and his power shall be mighty, but not by his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper, and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And the vision of the evening and the morning, which was told, is true. Wherefore shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for many days. The memory verse for today's lesson. And the vision of the evening and the morning, which was told, is true. Therefore shut thou up the vision, for it shall be for many days. And that's Daniel chapter 8, verse 26. The target for today's lesson. The Lord wants his children to know that God gives both the vision and the interpretation. The introduction says, Daniel has a vision of a ram and a goat. The ram has 2 horns, but one is bigger than the other. The goat has 1 horn in the middle of its forehead, between its eyes. The goat smites the ram and stomps upon him. His horn is broken. 4 little horns appear, and the goat makes himself great. He stopped the daily sacrifice, cast stars to the ground, and stomps them. Even the sanctuary is cast down. The saints seek an answer. Daniel also seeks the meaning of this vision. What's the problem? An angel stands before Daniel. He looks like a man. His name is Gabriel. He is to tell Daniel the meaning of the vision. Daniel is afraid and falls on his face. Gabriel says, Understand that this vision shall be at the time of the end. He touches Daniel and sits him upright. He will reveal to Daniel what shall be in the last days and how the end shall be. Gabriel explains that the ram with 2 horns are the kings of Media and Persia. The goat with 1 horn is the king of Grecia. When it breaks, 4 more kingdoms arise. Later in time, another shall arise. He is powerful and destroys the mighty and the holy people. He shall magnify himself. Then he shall try to stand up against the prince of princes. Think on this. Jesus is King of kings, Lord of lords, and Prince of princes. He is always with us. Even when enemies try to attack, they can never defeat Jesus. Gabriel closes the interpretation of the vision by saying, He shall stand up against the prince of princes, but shall be broken. The angel confirms to Daniel that the vision is true. It will not happen for many days, but it will come to pass. Daniel is astonished, amazed, because Gabriel has given him the interpretation. The questions for today's lesson, and you can search the scriptures on your own. and ask for help from a grown-up. Question 1. Who had a vision about a ram and a goat? Who only could interpret the vision? Question 2. What did Daniel do when he saw Gabriel? The vision was about what time? Question 3. What happened when the last goat and ruler stood up against Jesus? The end. God bless you and thank you for joining me today.